I was there when He-Man was born. I slapped his ass the minute he came out of marketing and he cried like a baby. So I've got a thing or two to say about the Netflix second trailer for Masters of the Universe Revelation that just dropped recently. So stay tuned. Welcome back to PopCon, everybody. A salute to all pop culture and mostly the 80s. And this, He-Man, Masters of the Universe. How 80s can you get? One of the biggest franchises of all time. I'm Victor, your host, your Generation 1 host, and I got a thing or two to say about this new trailer. I know there's a lot of divisive arguments out there about the show, about He-Man, about lying, Kevin Smith and Teela. I'm looking forward to the show. It looks great, and this trailer even looks better. But let's just break it down. This isn't a review. This is a little step-by-step over that new trailer with some things that we see and some possible ways the story is going to go. So looking forward to that. Hope you are too. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe right now. Hit that button, and while you're there, like, share, comment, anything you can do to help me out. Looking for that 100 subscriber. Come on, help me out. Show me some love, show me some support, and I'll give you some great content. Thanks a lot. Okay, by the way, you're seeing with me my glasses. I gotta wear my glasses. It's right there. I mean, I could take them off and pretend. So this is what you get. And my hat, well, that's just all about, I need a haircut. I'm getting a haircut on Monday. But other than that, this is a breakdown of the brand new Netflix trailer for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Revelations. So let's get it on.
Gave birth to Eternia, the first planet in all of creation.
Okay. So I got to stop it right away because what I just saw in there was incredible. Growing up with the toy line in the original 80s cartoon, when used the playset Eternia, those three towers was incredible. It was one of the largest playsets ever. It is hard to get on the secondary market. It is definitely in the thousands of dollars, and just seeing it finally in a show. Now, it was part of the original, but it never made it in the cartoon. So just seeing it brings me joy.
But now their magic is gone. Without magic, Eternia will rot and die. And
Wow.
as goes
It's a little
Eternia,
extreme, don't you think, without
so
magic,
goes
isn't
the
it?
entire universe.
I built a life of truth. Away from magic. Now you want me to save magic?
Okay, we're going to stop there and break that down a little bit. Number one, I love seeing the planet Eternia looked great. The palace looked wonderful. So still, again, I'm really blown away. I love the artwork. It really brings me in. Even this still I'm on here with the rock work. But what I saw was Prince Adam. You know, when we were younger, obviously Prince Adam and He-Man were identical because of Filmation and the way that they made animated cartoons back then. It was just easier. But I love that they've gone away from that and made him definitely more of a waif. But he does look like a little waif, like a poor Oliver Twist, like poor kid on the street. However, it's better than what it used to be. It's nice to see a major difference in the two characters. The prince being a little bit not so muscular and looks like he fits the bill of someone who can't take care of himself, which probably is the direction they're going. So I do like to see that. We can get rid of the Clark Kent Superman that problem there. But the Teela thing, she looked great. She looked like the Teela I remember. This is obviously prior to her making some serious changes with her look, but I don't remember her saying magic was bad or she fought against magic. You want her to save it. So maybe that's a new concept that they need to propel the story forward. And by the way, that's Stinkor, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, it's awesome to see Stinkor. He never made it into the original animation, so just to see him is good. All right, here we go. We're going to call her Shaved Head Teela from now on.
Everybody dies.
Okay, I heard him say something about everybody dying. So stakes are high, and I don't know when this takes place. This scenes we're seeing with He-Man, they could certainly still be in the first 10 minutes of the first episode, as people are alluding to. And it could be all happening there. I have a funny feeling that, yes, I said this before, He-Man being sidelined. But when I see Prince Adam, I'm thinking that he's not going to be sidelined totally. Yeah, I'm still not convinced this isn't about He-Man, even if Teela is going to be the main character to take the journey, at least in this first part. I mean, let's be honest, I am waiting for her to become the sorceress. So I like that she's getting some attention, but I certainly don't want to see others not get it. But also, Triclops, again, one of my favorite characters. Love seeing all of these characters in this trailer. Makes me excited to see the show.
Together, no one else dies.
Okay, that's odd. Let's go ahead and back that up and take, that is going to be very interesting. So when you right here, what you're seeing in the background is a character called Vicor. And on my right, Adam's left, you see a character that looks very much like King Grayskull. His complexion is very dark, but like I really don't have any. I'm not married to anyone's ethnicity usually as the extra characters. It doesn't matter to me. I like seeing some diversity. But Vicor is interesting because that character is from the lore of the creation of the Masters of the Universe. He was featured as a action figure in the classics line, but not in the original. So what I'm seeing is a large crossover of the bigger picture, a lot more lore in there. Seeing King Grayskull is great too. So I mentioned earlier that he said something about more people dying. So there might be higher stakes here, and I'm hoping so. And once again, he just looks way too like 70s rock and roller. Now next to him on the other side, I hope that's not Tila. I mean, she's definitely is taller than Prince Adam, but wow, that's pretty buffed, but it could be. Let's go.
Dies.
But the sword of power was destroyed.
Not destroyed, divided.
That is a great point, and I think this is interesting to note that. So I'm a Generation 1 Masters of the Universe fan. What I mean by that is I got the very first Skeletor and He-Man action figure in Christmas of '81. That is right before their mass release, and in that you got a lot of the storyline of the two sides of the power sword together. They could open Castle Grayskull. You didn't see that in the original cartoon, and as somebody who was started with the storybooks that came with the mini comics that came with the action figures, I certainly did look at it and go, hey, where's that storyline? Even the castle was created, the playset, for that story. So I like seeing it happen, and I'm getting more clear image in this trailer that this is the power sword is being divided. He-Man will be no more. It'll be Prince Adam. They need help to obviously resurrect that. So I can see what's going on in this first part, at least first chapter of this new series. And although He-Man may not be featured in it, Prince Adam, who is He-Man, by the way, just as a reminder, it's still about him and what he is and what we need. But, I don't know. Tila finding out that he is He-Man probably feels a little betrayed as well. But yes, she's going on the journey. I get it. And I'm still reserving judgment.
Will you serve Grayskull?
I think that's Man-at-Arms. I'm guessing. Tila's father. Beastman looks a little different. I do love Evil Lynn's new look without her helmet and the white. I gotta stop because, I know Cringer spoke, but let's hear that again.
Dies.
I gotta hear it again.
Together now, or else Eternia dies.
Okay, it's a little hard to hear that. You're used to Cringer being more cowardly. That sounds very much like your standard best friend's voice. I also noticed Beastman was there with Evil Lynn and Tila and the gang, so not sure if he is going against Skeletor as well. And he could be, with all the episodes of the original 80s cartoon, you cannot be as formulaic as an 80s animation. It is neat to see the other storylines hinted to or from other media come to life in this way. So I'm looking forward to all of these changes. Whether or not Tila is the main character and she's going on the big quest, good for her. She demands some respect, for God's sake. She's going to be Sorceress.
What were we ever fighting for? Being a hero swallows you whole.
I wonder if that red-eyed He-Man is actually Faker. Faker's generally in action figures to be blue, but nobody really wants to make him blue, so it's kind of cool that he looks like He-Man, but he isn't. I see Roboto. I see probably... Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's Whiplash. That is good to see another character. Now we just need Webstore and Clawful. Oh, I think we've seen Clawful before. But seeing Whiplash is great. We are seeing characters that look like their original counterparts. This looks to be still the beginning of the series with He-Man being He-Man fighting. You know how you can tell because of Tila's costume. But I want to go back to that, which I liked. There was a little moment where, He-Man is spinning Tila around basically as a tool to beat Whiplash. That's great. And here he is, Big Daddy. So this is Skeletor, or Mark Hamill, which... There we go. I see some fish people, must be mermaid. Is that Scareglow? If that's Scareglow, that is awesome. I hope that's Scareglow. I love him.
Still know the tune?
Some things you can never forget.
That's obviously later in this first chapter. Seeing her in shaved head Tila and seeing Prince Adam there as well. There was something I needed to see. There was something I saw that I loved. What? Right here. Okay. That's pretty cool. Did you guys all see it? A minute ago, fighting Whiplash, we saw He-Man grab Teela and use her as a tool to swing around and hit him and take him down. But here, we have a role reversal. Adam is... You know, it's great. Maybe we'll see some growth in Adam becoming someone in his own right, which is fantastic to see. We never would have seen that. And Teela looks like she's gaining some respect there. But let's watch that. There it is. Okay. Doesn't take someone out, but also with her swinging him around like that, it's reminiscent of the other scene, of course, but there's also a little something else right there. Do you see that disc that Prince Adam's on? It reminds me totally of Dolph Lundgren on those flying discs from the awful live-action 1987 Masters of the Universe movie. Either way, we got shaved head Teela working together with Prince Adam. So, hey, He-Man's in it. He-Man's in it. Don't worry. Don't get all excited. This is only chapter 1. And Moss Man, he's such a big character these days, and anything with Fisto and Clam Champ is great too.
Some things you can never forget.
Are they gonna go into song? She said, do you remember the tune? Beautimus. All right, well, this trailer did nothing but excite me. It really made me looking forward to this even more than I was already. Yeah, you guys can all fight all you want. I will reserve judgment till I see this cartoon. I'm looking forward to a Netflix version of Masters of the Universe, the one from Kevin Smith. I probably will check out the other one by Netflix too, by the way. But even if Teela is going to be the main character going on a main quest, it looks like so many other Masters of the Universe characters are in there that I'm going to have to love it. So that's my breakdown of the Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation new trailer, and looking forward to watching the show. Hope you are as well. If you like this content and reviews like this, show me the subscribe. Give me a like, give me a comment, share, and I'll do a lot more of this content. Believe me. Until next time.